Back yearning, bring back yearning, bring back yearning. Why aren't we yearning? Why aren't the men yearning?
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we've got a video here for you from Topic Tension, taking a look at women obviously having meltdowns over the female loneliness epidemic. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's just jump right into the video.
Here's something that I don't see anyone talking about, and it's the female loneliness epidemic.
Opening on the female loneliness epidemic like it's a breaking news segment is a choice. She is framing being single as a worldwide crisis before we've even heard a single reason. Buckle up, because the explanations, guys, are going to be absolutely wild.
This is literally the youngest and the hottest that I will ever be, and I'm not getting fucked. Like, I don't think it's too much to ask to be put through a fucking mattress.
Nothing says romance quite like declaring that you deserve to be quote-unquote put through a mattress. The dramatic hand over the face and the "what a waste" caption are doing a lot of heavy lifting here, and honestly, the issue might not actually be your looks, it might just honestly be you.
You'll find love when you least expect it, right? No, what I'm least expecting is a kind, respectful man. Someone who actually likes me, who wants to spend time with me. No, I don't get that. Someone wants to date me.
Okay, wait a second. So she's mad that a kind, respectful man who actually likes her hasn't fallen out of the sky? The whole rant answers its own closing question pretty damn loudly, okay? Sitting in your bathroom waiting to be least expecting is not, in fact, an actual dating strategy.
45 to 50% of men aged like 18 to 25 are scared to approach women nowadays.
Funny how the stat about men being too scared never circles back to actually ask why men are just not interested. Half of young guys flinching at the idea of saying hello didn't just happen for no reason. We are 3 clips in and nobody's looked in the mirror yet.
That young women are really frustrated that men are not coming up to them anymore to buy them a drink or say hello. They feel like they get all dressed up, look hot to go out there and find men, and the men don't want to talk to them.
She got all dolled up, walked out the door, and is genuinely shocked the men didn't swarm her or something. Propping up a New York Post headline to prove it's everyone else's fault is peak main character energy. Reading the news at us about why no one approaches is a bold strategy.
We, as women, we're doomed. Like, we're doomed.
And here comes the surrender speech. She has accepted that she will be single forever and the men are to blame. Going straight to "we as women are doomed" skips right past every other possible explanation. "We're doomed" might be the most honest thing she's actually said so far.
Reports predict that 50% of women aged 25 to 45 will be single by 2030.
You know it. 2030.
Why do you say
that? Because that's not even a new stat. Like, that's been going on for 2 years now. Only thing that's going up is the number of women.
So what do you think it is? Do you think the men are becoming more picky and choosy when it comes down to relationships, that a lot of these women are going to be single?
You've got to love that the big revelation is men becoming more picky and choosy. I mean, maybe, just maybe, men got to watch how the last few clips behaved and took some notes. The 2030 prediction is not a curse. It's actually a forecast based on attitude.
The gym is the most confusing social place. You'll make eye contact with somebody 10 times, even have the same routine and go at the same hours, yet you won't talk to each other. We'd rather download an app to say hi than saying hi in person to someone who's 10 feet away from you, who is giving you signals to approach them.
She wants the guy at the gym to approach her, but then also wants him to read her mind about whether or not it's welcome. Men have watched too many of their friends, or themselves, by the way, get filmed or get called creeps to risk a hello in the gym. The mixed signals are a whole problem, not the men.
Especially the college guys. Our age, like, I don't really think they initiate. Guys our age, I've only really been hit on organically by older guys, not ever guys my age.
Well, that's because women said, leave us alone.
I would love to meet a guy organically.
Here's the thing. You want the guy that you're attracted to do that. But part of the deal was there are going to be guys who you are also interested in who are going to hit on you. But part of that deal also means that there are going to be guys who you're not attracted to who are going to hit on you. For you as women, that's going to feel awkward. That's going to feel uncomfortable.
I don't mind it personally.
You might even be like creepy. Because here's an interesting thing. Certain things said or done by a guy who you have attraction to, yeah, give him a bit of leeway. Like the same stuff that you would deem creepy if like a guy you weren't attracted to said it, if the guy you are like do think is attractive said it,
you'd be into it.
You'd be like,
it's
I'm into
privileged.
This. More behavior will fall into the threshold of creepy if you're not attracted to the guy.
I think this guy was pretty spot on the money, okay? You don't get the cute guy's attention without also getting attention that you don't actually want. Watching it land on the panel like a brand new idea is something, though. That is not a male problem. That is just how attention actually works.
The reason guys stop coming up to you is because women, you like decayed and turned into these monsters where you're just ingrates, you've got inflated egos, you're treating men like crap, you're out for attention and then to just reject them. So they're done with your game, right? And don't compare yourself to some 90s and 2000 chicks because they were different. They were cut different. They weren't playing your nasty games. So you want guys to be different? Be different. Start being freaking respectful. You know, go back and talk to some women in my age bracket that were, you know, out in the 90s and 2000s and talk to us about how we were behaving and what the real deal was and why we were getting different results.
Finally, somebody in this video points the finger inwards, and she doesn't actually hold back here. Telling women to go ask the 90s and 2000s crowd how they actually behaved is a brutal but fair homework assignment. Be respectful shouldn't be a revolutionary piece of advice, yet here we are.
I really can't deal with the girls are scary. This is part 85 of Harsh Sister Advice, where I explain things to men as if they were my brother. Even if we are scary, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to hide under your bed for your whole life? Or are you going to face your fear, overcome it, get out there, and meet a good woman? There's really no excuse for not shooting your shot and not starting a conversation with someone that you think might potentially be a good match for you. What are you so scared of? Rejection? Hearing, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Or her friend walking up and saying, sorry, she has a boyfriend. Or her giving you a dirty look and walking away. Like, think of the worst possible scenario of a girl rejecting you. It's probably still not that scary. And no girls can be mean. Trust me. Start practicing rejection therapy. If you need to purposely go up to women that you think are out of your league, it'll help you get out of your own head and face your fears, then do it. Come back for more Harsh Sister Advice.
I find it funny how we get these women trying to coach men into approaching and how to handle it, but the reality is that most dudes just understand that it's a terrible idea.
What do you mean you don't have a boyfriend? You're so pretty. What do you mean you have 0 men in your phone? What do you mean you've gone 8 months without... What do you mean? That makes no sense. Yeah, well, combine pretty with intelligent, strong, successful, slaying at life, you've got a very terrifying woman on your hands. A very not easy woman on your hands, right? Men don't like that. Men do not like me. Men are very, very terrified of me. And the men who do like me, the ones that are attracted to me, are unavailable. Men who are in relationships actively. And uggo weirdos. Because at the end of the day, I am merely just a fantasy. I am not a real human because of the pretty and scary. So yes, babe, I'm alone. I'm very, 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 very single.
Ah, yes, the classic I am single because I'm simply too amazing diagnosis. Calling yourself a fantasy that no real man can handle is a very creative way to avoid self-reflection, in my opinion.
I love when women use the cope of men are scared of a strong woman. It's like, no, you guys are annoying. You're fucking annoying. So guys just don't want to be around you. It has nothing to do with fear. No man is scared of a fucking woman, bro. Not one. There's not one woman on this planet that I'm scared of. There's just a whole hell of a lot of women that are annoying and insufferable and have some of the most hottest takes on the planet ever in existence. So you just don't want to be around them. It's better to just let them, marinate and ruminate and bitch and complain over there while we just don't spend our time over there, But to say men are scared of women, maybe children, but men are not scared of women. No way.
Again, the dudes are coming in swinging and making some good points, okay? The men are intimidated thing, he just completely dismantles as pure cope because it is, and his take that there isn't a single woman on earth that he's scared of is harsh, but actually answers the last clip, very damn directly, and I don't think he's wrong at all.
You know this generation is cooked when they invent a word simp in a negative way. You're such a simp if you show that you love and care for a girl. Oh, you're such a simp if you really express yourself and show your feelings and emotions for someone. That's what girls want. Have you watched rom-coms? Have you seen movies, TV shows? We love that shit. We love when a man yearns for a girl. That is like top tier flirting for us. And then men go ahead and be like, oh, you're such a simp if you do that. Yeah. I want a simp then. Let's make it a positive thing. Let's change the narrative of a simp. I would love if a guy made a CD for me. I would love if a guy stood outside holding a boombox trying to get me back. I would freaking love if they hired a string quartet and sang to me in the bleachers like 10 things I hate about you. I would eat that shit up. Bring back the simping, bro.
This is pretty damn hilarious. So she's basically pleading for like the boombox outside the window era to make a comeback, but really I don't think it's going to be coming back at all. I think dudes are just about done with that kind of crap.
Back yearning, bring back yearning, bring back yearning. Why aren't we yearning? Why aren't the men yearning? Why aren't the men yearning? Yearn.
Chanting "bring back yearning" 3 times like a spell is not going to summon a man with a boombox, okay? The honest answer to her question is uncomfortable. Men yearn for what feels rare and what women they actually are interested in, not whatever the hell is going on these days with modern women.
So, do we not want to go on dates anymore? Just a genuine question, because of all the guys I match with, only 2 have asked to go on a date with me. Several were not looking for that, so we just bypassed them. Bye-bye. And then of the ones that I wanted to go on a date with, I asked. And I did it in a way that it wasn't me asking. I would say like, would you be open to planning a date? That way it's in their court. If they want to do something about it, they can do something about it, and I'm not asking them. Yeah, that has only worked 1 time. So, back to my topic sentence. Are we just not going on dates anymore? And I don't need to go be wined and dined, dinner. Like, we could go on a walk. My cousin has gone on several dates where they just walked just to get to know each other. And like, that's fine by me.
This woman matched with a pile of guys and only 2 asked her out, which says more than she actually realizes. The "would you be open to planning a date" move is asking him out while pretending that she didn't, but at least she's actually trying instead of waiting for fate this time.
Or we can go do something where you don't have to spend a bunch of money. Like, that's not what I want. The reason why I want to go on a date is because I want to see if we're compatible in person. Because over text, I can put what I feel you're saying, and when we meet in person, I can actually like see where we're at with things. So that's why I go on dates. I don't do it for a free meal. I'm not gonna take you to the bank. Like, I just want to get to know you and see if we're compatible, and then we can go from there. Okay? So walking date's fine. We could do a quick coffee date. We could go play mini golf, like whatever. Like, you do not have to break the bank to take me on a date. That's not what I'm here for. But yeah, so what are some reasons why we're not taking women on dates? Because I'm just a little confused and would love some answers. So men, please enlighten us. Please.
It's funny, right? Because I'm going to give her some credit here. She's lowered the bar to quite low and still can't get a date locked in. But this is what happens when you screw around for your entire life and then try and lock in some dates later on. I mean, good luck with that. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.